That blows my mind. So we have been streaming for 2 hours here, folks. And I was worried I was not going to be able to stay awake even to just start my stream. Figure that one out. Oh, I hear footsteps outside. I would like a weapon. Any weapon at this point. Should I check for the first aid kit? Usually at the beginning scramble I don't waste the time, but... J-Dog says, Summit gets on my damn nerves. How did a guy like him get so popular? Okay, you know the thing is, he was one of the first people who made streaming, like, he's one of the firsts, you know, so that's part of it, okay? The other thing is that he used to play, like, league and match games, and that's how he actually gained his popularity. People wanted to watch him play, because they wanted to watch him play his matches and stuff. So, he had to find a way to give them that, you know what I'm saying? And at some point, that started being more important to him than actually like doing the matches and stuff. Like that just turned into his livelihood. Like at some point, streaming just became his career. Some dude donated him $5,000 one day to quit his job and become a full-time streamer. Take the risk, basically. Here, I'll donate you $5,000 if you're willing to take the risk to quit your job and stream full-time. And Summit took the donation and took him up on it, and now he is a full-time streamer. That's the story as I know it, and I'm not an expert or anything, but that's, as I understand it, that's the story on Summit. And I mean, it's not like he's a dink or anything, but yeah, I've said it before and I'll say it again. It's hard for me to understand what he does to earn the income that he earns as well. Like I struggle with it a lot. So I just found rounds for the hunting rifle. They looked like shotgun rounds, but they aren't. They were rounds for the hunting rifle. That's a shotgun shell. I don't have anything against Summit, but I guess I view my entitlement differently. But can I word it that way? Is that a... Yeah. What's a polite way to say stuff, right? Zero Tolerance says, I don't recognize him by name. Well, he is one of the currently, like, top streamers. There's a few big names out there, and his is one of them. He's reached the 6,500 subscriber mark, so he's, you know, he's doing quite well when it comes to streaming. And like I say, he's a nice enough guy. Like, I don't have anything against the guy. I don't want to start some sort of flame war or anything either, right? Like, I don't have anything against the guy. But I don't, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Donations or anything that is given to this community, you're not giving that to me, you're giving this to the community, like us, what we're making here, you know, because, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit! Should we go for him? Why not? I'm feeling aggressive. Where is he? There he is. I am wearing the tactical helmet. It's brand new as of this update. I don't know if it's any good or not, but I am wearing it. Yeah, I gotta start shooting a little bit faster like these guys, but my bullets already go all over the place. I don't know how they click off shots so quickly. J-Dog says Lyric is cool. You know, the cool thing about Lyric for me is that Lyric doesn't do any of the conventional things that new streamers do. He doesn't have a webcam. He doesn't have any sort of like splash sounds or animations or any sort of like. His stream is very, very simple. He just plays games and talks. Zero Tolerance says, "Oh, cool. I'll have to pay attention next third-person chance." It's light blue. I don't like that it's light blue because it's sort of obvious, right? But I've been trying to test it out, see if it absorbs damage a little bit. Pudato, I don't know who that is actually, J-Dog. I don't know who that is. I'll tell you one guy who I'm not a huge fan of. If you guys have ever heard of Soda Poppin', I mean, I'm not trying to start any sort of flame war, like I say. Respect to him for what he's accomplished. Respect to him for, you know, for having a dream and setting out and following it and getting there. Respect to him for all the fame he's managed to accomplish for himself or whatever. But total disrespect to fans of that type of culture because it's such a negative. Oh man, I just. Such a negative culture. I can't handle it. Pudato is a DayZ streamer. Fair enough. Actually, J-Dog, on that topic, they've made a few improvements to the survival version of this game as well. I'll read that in a sec, Zero. I already read it, but I'll read it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, I forget what I was talking about now. I'm going to check out the survival version of this game in the near future. Now that they've made a few upgrades to it, I think it's just about time we check it out. Just about. Zero Tolerance says he doesn't watch streamers with more than 100 viewers unless they got kicking boobs. Just saying. Fair enough, Zero. Now I have a question for you. What happens if a streamer you watch that has less than 100 viewers gets more than 100 viewers? Or has that not ever happened? I find the thing I've noticed about me as well is that when I'm watching streamers, once in a while I'll browse streamers. I'll go find a streamer, you know? But when I'm watching streamers as opposed to browsing streamers, I'm always watching whichever streamer has the least amount of viewers. That's the guy I want to support. I haven't used this gun a lot. I don't know if one headshot kills with this gun, but in this game, every gun kills with one headshot. So I'm going to assume the answer is yes, and I'm going to try and use it a little bit. Soda streams a variety of games. He basically just treats everyone like an asshole, his entire stream. And so do all of his viewers. They all just treat each other like shit the entire stream. Oh, I hit him! I love that you can see when you hit him. Practice your aim a little bit. Okay, I'm giving away my position too much now, though. There's a guy somewhere in this house, too, by the way, guys. Did he just jump down? Oh, I hit him! I hit him again! But I'm bleeding bad now. Oh, this is kind of stressful but fun. Oh, no! Dude, I hit you a couple times. How much damage did I do?
40.
Alright, thanks. So, I got 2 hits on him. I did 40 damage. Not good enough. How much longer am I streaming? Basically until I'm done, man. I don't know. Like, I'm so overtired right now, it's hard to say when my burnout point is going to be reached. Probably soon. Probably. Yeah, Zero, I've been watching, you know, a lot of streamers. Ever since I got into streaming, I've been watching a lot of streamers. And the thing I've noticed is I gravitate towards streamers with smaller viewer accounts as well. But the thing I've been asking myself is, what happens when one of the streamers I'm trying to support for growth starts getting that popularity and growing? Do I keep watching or don't I? Or J-Dog says, mine soon, like 15 minutes. Hey, no worries, J-Dog, man. No worries, man. We've been having a good time. Feel that crown a little bit, by the way, too. It's doing its thing. Zero Tolerance says, don't get me wrong, some streamers can handle a larger viewer count better than others, and some have boobs. This is fair. The thing for me, I guess, is I don't want to watch a streamer if I'm not enjoying myself. But sometimes I can be watching a streamer that I can't have that one-on-one interaction with. But like what they're doing, what they're trying to accomplish is still something I respect enough that I enjoy it. But I think that the channel is part of it too. Like, I'm sure you agree with me, guys, that the streamer himself matters because it cultivates the channel. But the channel is actually what can make or break the stream, you know? I'll join a stream that has 2,000 viewers one day, but the chat is far different from the average chat that has 2,000 viewers. I don't know, it's weird. Cries every stream and talks shit his supporters. I hate that too. Like, there was a guy I was watching stream the other day, and he says this comment. He's like, okay guys, I know it's sort of like regular thing for Twitch to like thank the people who are subscribed to you or whatever, but ever since they added this monthly subscriber update thing, it's getting really annoying. Is it okay if I just stop doing that or whatever? And like, I guess go ahead and say that if that's how you really feel, but like, don't you appreciate that they're subscribing to you? I mean, I don't know. It's tricky. Because I get what he's saying in another sense too. Like, do they really need to be thanked every single time? Is that really why they're subscribing to him? No, probably not. Especially after he's made that statement, he will no longer get subscribers that subscribe for that purpose. He will only get subscribers that really want to see his channel supported instead of want the attention of a thank you, I guess. You know? But it's kind of both. I don't know. I can see both points of view with that. Oh, J-Dog, it's, Twitch has added a thing now, so, like, it didn't used to be this way. But, like, now when you're subscribed to somebody, if you're subscribed to them for multiple months, it will actually tell them that as well. It'll say, like, you know, this and this user has been subscribed for 4 months or whatever. So that will pop up once that person's 4-month mark has been hit. And again, when their 5-month mark has been hit, etc., etc. And, it used to only pop up when the initial subscription happened. So like the day you subscribed the first time. And after that, it just wouldn't pop up again. But now, because of the new coding that they've added where it counts all the months, it means that you see the pop-ups way more often because people who have been subscribed to you for multiple months, it tells you that they're subscribing every single month instead of only the new subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Too many in chat kills it for you. But as a streamer, you stream for your purpose, i.e. subscribers, for your friends, or just to stream. See, and that's the thing too. It depends on the streamer and the goals, and what it like, what they're trying. A streamer that is fairly selfish tends to have a fairly selfish channel. The people in the channel are supporting that channel for the attention it gets them, because the streamer is streaming for that reason, you know. I'm hoping to kind of cultivate something that is a little bit more community based here. So, you know, the right way to say it is that if we ever got to the point where too many people are in the channel, then that means we've got a pretty bumping community of people who play games with each other, and that's pretty cool. J-Dog says, good night, bro, I'm exhausted. Hey, no worries, J-Dog. Thanks for hanging out tonight. You hung in there for quite a while, man. We've got a good stream together here tonight. So thanks for your company, thanks for your support, and as always, thanks for just hanging out with me, man. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good night, and maybe we'll catch you again on the weekend. Yeah? MRK is also taking off. He needs some rest. MRK, then I would like to say the same thank you to you. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your support. Thanks for your friendship, man. It's been good. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and maybe we'll catch you on the weekend as well. You guys have a good night, okay? Thanks for being here tonight, guys. As I pick up the stupid shotgun. The frickin' shotgun. I feel like when it comes to streaming, sometimes I gotta make myself a little checklist of like things not to forget, you know? Be true to yourself. Little inspirational blurbs, just intended to remind me of who I am or who I was when I set out to do it. Then there's another part of me that thinks, you know what, what's the point in writing that? Because if I'm planning on that kind of fame, then I'm not the person I thought I was anyways. I just want to see this community grow. I want to give you guys a place where you can get to know each other and play games. Oh, this is going to hurt. Oh, only 4 damage for that. I lost 60 health when I fell off of something that was only like 5 feet taller. I don't know, these days I've got a lot of pressure on myself, in a sense, to try and see some growth for this community. I just... those of you who do hang out every day, I want to find a way to make that more worthwhile. You know, I mean, I feel responsible to you guys. You're here to support me, and you're here to hang out with me, and I appreciate it. But at the same time, it's like, okay, now they're here. You know, now you got to do your job and make it worth it for them to be here too. Get more people here, get the crowd going. You know. Okay, rifle time. Pick up the rifle, sir. Pick up the shotgun shells. Thank you. I need this, so I'll take it. No, switch to the rifle. That was fine. What? What?
Fuck you, man.
Dude, why so much hate? Like, we're playing a video game, you shot me, great, good game, but why fuck me? Like, what did I do to you? He has nothing to say to that because he feels legitimately stupid. Zero Tolerance says, you can't wait for this community to grow, but I get confused as to what you mean and how. I mean, I'm no streamer, but there are certain games you play to gain followers and stuff. Depends what type of follower you're trying to gain, Zero Tolerance. Depends what type of follower you're trying to gain. Sure, you can play all the hype games and try and attract the hype crowd, but is that what you want? You don't think it'll grow? Is that what you're trying to say? I mean, I guess the right way to say it is this, is that I'm not trying to create unneeded growth, right? I want the growth to be valuable growth. Alright, well, why don't you, like, since we've got the personal interaction time and stuff, you have a little time to explain yourself. I'm kind of curious what you mean. Like, to be honest, I'm brand new to streaming, right? I didn't know there was a such thing as streaming until Twitch plays Pokemon. So, I mean, I'm not really sure how people view streaming. I'm only really sure how I view streaming, and I've asked a few people questions along the way. You know, people who come into my channel, I ask them at the beginning more so what made them pick this channel and what type of channels do they watch and blah blah blah, that kind of stuff. The variety is huge, of course, but I'm definitely curious. I like the input, you know.
Let's go, go, say yo, go. I say yo, you say what? Yo.
Hey, what's up? Go.
Go, say yo.
Okay, here we go. Better be a good game, because I'm running out of tries here. Zero Tolerance says, let me read this a sec. I found you playing The Walking Dead. There were only two others in that game channel playing the same game. Unlike H1Z1. Yes. Okay, so this, I had a feeling this is what you were going to bring up, because this is something that I think about a lot as well. It's something that I've noticed. Like, the times that I've had the most people check out my stream, there's two ways this works, okay? One, you're playing a game no one else is playing. Okay? That's one way. Two, you're playing a game that a really popular streamer is playing, but no one else is playing. Okay? That's it. Sometimes even, like, you're playing a game that... Yeah, basically you've nailed it though, right? Because the way Twitch works is there's no actual filters besides viewer count. Twitch favors the people who are already being favored. That's how Twitch works. It's just like the real world. The rich get richer, the poor don't. And it's something I've noticed is that I'm less likely to attract random people who want to see what's going on when I'm playing a more mainstream game, because there's so many options for them, right? I've definitely noticed that. But it's hard for me to choose a game that I'm not feeling, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure you can understand this from a video gamer's point of view. Like, I can't pick games for the express purpose that it's gonna, you know, be less people playing it on Twitch or whatever. Like, I get it, but it's hard to, like, yeah. There's no filters, exactly, right. And people search for a game, and now the games are all listed by whoever has the most viewers in that game. or they search for channels, and the channels are literally listed in order of viewer count. And so, like, unless someone says, I'm going to scroll down to see who has no viewers in this game, they don't scroll down. They don't see you. It doesn't happen. For sure there's a balance, and I feel like I have to hit that balance a little bit more over time, where as the stream channel becomes more popular, it can be more asserted in that sense. You know what I mean? If I play Legend of Zelda right now, people will come check me out, because barely anybody plays Legend of Zelda. You know, people will come check me out. They may or may not stick around, it's hard to say, but they will come check me out. Bearded dude playing Legend of Zelda, let me see who he is. You know? If I play CSGO, you're damn right, almost nobody is going to come watch me. Almost nobody. And it's not even because, like, I'm less interesting or anything, or the game is less interesting, but the random stop point when they're scrolling through the list of people playing the game is less likely to land on me. Like, it's just a roulette wheel with too many numbers on it, really, at that point. I want to say that I try not to think about it while at the same time being aware of it, if that makes any sense to you. Like, I do have other games that I play once in a while, and I am aware that because I've been playing H1Z1 more steadily lately, I'm kind of closing myself off to some of that. But with regards to being true to myself and not trying to suck up to an audience, this is the game that currently interests me. Peace, bro. Damn it! Too many guys in this house. So it's like, it's a balance, Zero. Sorry, I'm totally losing my train of thought. I'm trying to play the game. I'm trying to think about your. I want to pay your question the respect it deserves, because it does. How would I say it? I'm aware that not all of the decisions I make lend themselves to fast growth. I'm aware of that. Well, and that's the thing, right, Zero? You're nailing it in terms of, like, balance. It's like, okay, I'm in the mood for something different today. I don't base my decision on what's likely to attract more viewers. My growth might not be as fast as a result, but it will be more solid, maybe. You know what I mean? The people who do hang out with each other here will like each other more, will like me more, maybe. Yeah, it's a tough balance. This is what I'm saying, is that I'm kind of at the point now where, like, I try my best to be the guy who can grow the stream as fast as possible, but without doing any of the rest of the things. Like, I know if I type on my stream channel, give away this and this, you know, give away CSGO cases, people will come to the channel and they'll take the cases. And they might even come check me out again in the future. It might happen, right? I get that it could work. It's a risk that may pay off. But I just think to myself, do I want to attract people on that basis, or do I want to, or do I, you know, do I want the people who gravitate to me for different reasons than the average streamer does? You know what's funny, Zero, is that you're bringing up a thing that's so close to home for me right now, because I'm streaming and because I would like to see the growth. Zero Tolerance says, right, giveaways, and I had to give it. So here's the thing about giveaways for me, is I've already made a decision on this community and giveaways, okay? If and when I do giveaways with this community, it will not be to attract new people, it will be to reward people who have already supported the community. So while I can't say I wouldn't put it in my title, because I would, you won't be able to win the prize if you weren't already a viewer. You know what I mean? You won't be able to win the prize if you weren't already somebody who was part of this community. I don't want to support the strangers. I want to support the supporters, you know? Zero Tolerance says, I don't think whoring yourself out is not a bad way to get viewers. There's a balance, right? There's a balance. For sure there's a balance. Zero Tolerance says, maybe focus on getting a bot set up that can track. This is something that I do plan on having. Zero, you've nailed it. It's a big thing for me. Like so many companies nowadays, and streamers do it too. The world is filled with this type of attitude, though, where we use the bait technique, right? We reward the new customer while shafting the long-term customer, and this is sort of the system that we function on nowadays. It's not very stable. It's height-based. Everyone's jumping back and forth all the time. I don't believe in it. I want something more sustainable than that. So yeah, like I do plan on having giveaways, and I'm telling you, like huge giveaways when we get to that point, if we get to that point, because I'm not planning on becoming rich by streaming. I'm just planning on having a community, a huge community. That's what I want. I don't need rich. I'd like it. One sec here. Oh, I didn't shoot his face? Oh man, totally losing my train of thought. I don't remember what I was just saying to you, Zero. I gotta be honest with you, I do not remember what I was just saying to you. I feel bad about that.
Your mother made your sister a whore. Your mother made your sister your whore.
No, you're a fucker. You can't even speak proper English. Get the fuck out of here. Go back to China. Go back to China. Go back to China. Go back to China.
It looks to me like Rexy Willie has managed to sneak into this channel without anybody noticing. And I'm just going to say hi to you, even if you've got me muted and you don't even realize that I'm talking to you. That's fine. But if you do hear me, I want to say that I noticed you just now, because I happened to click on that button that shows me the list of viewers, and your name is there. Well, Zero, that's basically the direction I'm going to be going in. Like, I do have some plans. I know right now, basically when I'm streaming, it's just to focus on the stream. Like, if I can grow the stream a little bit just through doing my thing, that's a thing, right? But I have currently a Mumble server and a Minecraft server that I do have. These are servers that I have up, right? And these servers are going to become integrated into this streaming community. And I would like to get up more servers in the future that match the needs of the community as we move forward as well. Some type of FPS server, I don't know, CSGO or you know, one of these survival games, DayZ, something like this. I definitely want to start building the community around gaming as well as the stream, so that it isn't focused all on just this, you know? That's the plan, anyways. Yeah. It's tricky, you know, there's a lot involved, and there's only so much time in a day. But yeah, I've definitely... And a backpack, is it? No. I've definitely got, oh shit. Am I just following this guy's loot train? No, I may as well cross the street then. I need to find a way to really solidify it for the random person who comes in, right? And I mean, it all kind of starts with the groundwork, as I'm sure you know too. It really gets validated for a new person if there's existing people already using the systems that we're talking about, right? So that's a big thing for me, is like, if we got to the point where there's, you know, a few people doing this together, a few people doing that together, it validates those processes a little bit more. But yeah, I don't know. I've got work to do. I know, buddy. I feel bad sometimes that I haven't gotten more of the work done already. I'd like to have more, a greater level of completion than I do currently have. But I think, what's the right way to say it? With a base layer of integration down, it gets so much easier to keep accelerating the growth and building on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so much easier. Peace out, bro. Glad he rushed me, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Yeah, get all the back end done first. Yeah, see... Right now you wouldn't want to whore yourself. Yeah, it's exactly, like it's such a... It's like any, you know, growing this stream, I'm learning, is a lot like any sort of a business, where you really have to be watching your growth and the needs of your customers. Good job, bro. Okay, Zero, I gotta be honest with you, I can't. I'm playing like shit. You know what I mean? I can't even do this right now. I'm trying so hard, but I can't. The conversation's good, but yeah, my focus is shit. Okay, so now that I'm not gonna keep trying to play, let me just kind of round out. Here's the thing for me, okay? The first step for me is just getting to the point where we have that little core community, and we're really, really close to that right now. We're really, really close to that, okay? When I get that little core of a community together, I want to start being able to branch that into these areas we're talking about. And once we've done that step, it's going to be a lot easier to start adding on layers. And it's going to take so much organization on my end, it's unbelievable, you know? But I'm excited at the same time. Yes, it's a small community, I know, and I love it, man. I'm loving it, you know? It's a good community. It's a good community we have here. But it's not, if I can say it that way, the community isn't big enough yet that I can reward you guys with some of the things I have in mind for being part of this community, you know? We need to grow a little bit. I don't know. it's hard. I have a vision. Can I just leave it at that, Zero? I have a vision, and if you're patient with me, we will work towards that vision. But I'm glad you want to be part of this community because I can't tell you how much I appreciate your time here, and I mean your input's been great too. I definitely respect your intelligence. I can tell you're a smart guy, and like to use your noggin. So glad to have you around, man. Okay, I've been enjoying the talk. I've been enjoying the gameplay, but I gotta be honest with you. I'm fucking tired. I can't think. My sentences are like falling apart mid-sentence. My gameplay went to crap. It's just time for me to shut down for the night. But I'm looking forward to playing a pretty fun game streaming day tomorrow. I was talking to the guys. I think tomorrow I might do a little bit more of like a get a feel for some of the other games Carbon plays type of day, where I do like, you know, a half hour this, hour this, half hour this, hour this type of thing, and kind of show you guys some of the other stuff that does interest me currently. Just kind of throw it out there, let you guys see what some of it is. Zero Tolerance says, set feelers, ask who would like to play on a server or what games you would like to play. Exactly. You got the idea, right? The whole thing is growing a little bit and then finding out what the needs of your current community are and how you can work that into more growth. So that you're like always paying respect to what you have while not stunting its ability to have more, you know? You want to keep people around who are open to change but want to support consistency, if that makes any kind of sense. Zero Tolerance says, glad we chatted. Hey, me too, bro. It's been great. I hope we catch you on the weekend. It's been a good night so far. I'm going to shut down the stream now and try and probably grab a snack. And, I don't know, probably watch someone else stream for a half hour, 45 minutes. And then pretty close to hitting the sack for the night. Thank you to everyone who came out and chatted. And everyone who watched. It's been a fun week, actually. It was a little bit quieter this week than it was, you know, at the weekend and last week. But it's been a fun week. And I'm looking forward to a good weekend of streaming here. And a good weekend of just relaxing and catching up on stuff. So hopefully you guys all have a good weekend. Thank you, Twitch, for giving me the opportunity to do this, which I'm loving so much. And hopefully we can just keep on keeping on. Have a good night out there, everybody. Zero, you didn't spoil my evening at all, man. Actually, I really enjoyed this talk. One thing I have noticed, though, just between you and me, is that when I get on the topic, very directly on the topic of gaining viewers, losing viewers, people are not interested in watching someone talking about that, I've noticed. Like, people in the channel are not very interested. When the channel has 1,500 people in it and it's like a small percentage of the conversation, it seems to work okay. But I've noticed that this topic, which is great for me in terms of learning and whatnot, I guess to the outside random person, it makes me seem like I don't know already what I'm doing or something. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly. Anyways, we can't care too much about the random person. We're here for the intelligent person, right? Zero says, right, that's why I've refrained from saying anything. No worries, bro, no worries. No, we're doing good, you and me. I really, like I say, I really respect your opinion, and I've been grateful for your support here. I mean, I called you out the other day because you are kind of a lurker. I don't mind if you want to stick to lurking. I do a lot of lurking. All the Twitch channels that I support very quietly as I lurk. I'll make a comment here and there, but I mostly keep to myself. I don't have anything against that. But I really respect the time that you've committed and the support that you've shown me. It's appreciated, man. So thank you. Okay. Clearly I've had enough Crown Royal for one evening. You guys have a good night. I love you so much, man. And we'll try and do this again tomorrow when we've had a little bit more rest, okay? Thank you to everyone who watched. Thank you to everyone who chatted in the channel. And please, everyone, take care of yourself. Have a good weekend. Maybe I'll catch you on the weekend. Maybe I'll catch you through the week. We'll just keep on getting better at this and keep on growing. We'll do it together. Have a good night, everyone.